it was in that basic idea of translating it into what felt like a new medium, which is taking the story and making it a live action film, which for me kind of meant that it was getting back to what it always wanted to be.
Where are you off to?
To return this book to Père Robert. It's about two lovers in fair Verona.
Sounds boring.
When I first heard about it, and then I went to meet with the people at Disney, they had been developing it as a non-musical for a long time, and I didn't have any interest in that. And they were still making the transition, so I remember them saying, we'll use a couple of songs. And I said, well, I wouldn't actually be interested in making that movie. I'd want to only do it if it were a full-on, musical.
Dance like Gaston, arts like Gaston, much more than the sum of his parts like Gaston. As a specimen, yes, an intimidating. Gaston.
But then once you put it in a real context, the characters have to become more real. You have to really watch the steps of the Beast and Belle falling in love. You have to answer certain questions. How did Belle and her father wind up in this town where they're such outsiders, And that out of that, it started to become clear, how to use the old songs, what new songs were necessary.
There goes the baker with his tray, like full waves. The same old bread and rolls to some. Every morning just the same, since the morning that we came to this poor provincial town.
Good morning, Belle.
Beauty and the Beast is a full-on kind of book musical where people break out into song, and there's actually, as compared to Chicago and Dreamgirls, which have a lot of performance numbers on stages, this only really has one like that, which is Be Our Guest. That's the only number that people are putting on a show for Belle. Otherwise it is that other form of people breaking out into song, which had gone out of fashion for a long time in movies. And it's been wonderful to watch a new audience kind of embrace the conventions of musicals again.
I am telling you, this girl is the one. They must fall in love if we are to be human again. And how can they fall in love if she stays in her room? Hey, chapeau, you missed this spot.
Even this, which is traditional, does things I think that are different from what people have seen before. And certainly, yes, you look at a movie like La La Land, and that is both a look back at, certain kind of classic Hollywood musicals and obviously the Jacques Demy movies, but also its own animal, which is great,